Oh, hello everybody, welcome to
Comic Gamer Movie Show.
And today, a little late, but better late than never.
Better late than never.
Red Dead Redemption 2 gameplay trailer.
Loved it.
I thought it was fucking great. Can't wait for it. Goodbye, the end. Click. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, damn.
I'm kidding. But,
Man, Red Dead Redemption, that first game,
oh my god.
it's like one of, it's
That story.
the game, at the time, the visuals, at the time, were like,
It was made 2010. Holy shit. 2, again, the story. That was the only time I ever cried in a Western. Every other Western story I ever read wasn't that sad. Mm-hmm. It was pretty stereotypical. That one was like, he didn't deserve to die, you bastards! You bastards!
He deserved to die.
No, he didn't! Fuck that! He wanted to change his life!
He killed a lot of people.
And then you got to play as his son. That was fucking weird.
Yeah, and get the redemption. That was the whole redemption part.
Was playing as Jack Marston. So, this time around, you won't be playing as good old Johnny.
Nope.
You're going to be playing as Arthur Morgan.
Of the
Vandalin game.
Of the Vandalin game. Does that sound familiar? Because it should.
Because Dutch is a prominent character in the game. Young Dutch.
Yeah, it's a younger version of Dutch. He's got,
before he went crazy.
He doesn't have gray hair. He doesn't seem crazy. He seems charismatic. Mm-hmm. You know what? He seems exactly like John. Because like there'd be times where John like talks about Dutch. He's like, he used to be this. He used to be charismatic. He used to be this.
Yeah, the first game when you were in Mexico and you were talking to that guy Landon.
Yeah.
And he was like, and like he would talk about Dutch, and he would almost like. He was like, wow, sounds like you idolized him. Oh, I did. Then he went crazy.
He was like, everyone did.
Everyone did. It wasn't just me. It was like everyone idolized him. Then just something happened one day, and he just snapped.
I guess crazy. You're gonna find the fuck out.
Does that mean we'll see Javier and...
yeah, you should.
And Bill Williamson
again,
alive and younger?
I said it like... No, it wasn't in this trailer. It was in the actual trailer. Mm-hmm. You see John, but he doesn't have the scars. He looks younger. He doesn't have the scars.
How do you know it's John, though?
Because of the hat.
Oh, maybe that's why I thought Arthur's hat looked similar, and I was like, wait, does he maybe get that hat?
You see John in that trailer, and like, I don't know, you're probably gonna see them too. You're probably gonna see the a little slightly when they're a little bit more closer knit. Mm-hmm.
I think you might see his wife and kid because, like I said, I think Jack is old enough. If I recall, he's alive in this time, like when this game takes place. He's alive. He's a kid, but he's alive.
Yeah.
So. I guess, like I said, maybe you help. Maybe John is like a follower companion or something. Maybe he'll follow you around and help you out.
I think that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna do that thing where like you're playing the game and John's in the group and you're just like, what? And like literally, it's gonna be. You know what? They're gonna build it up too. They're gonna be like, can you go get that kid? This kid who wants to join the gang. What's his name?
John
Marston. What? That yellow? Like, they're gonna make fun of it. Yeah, that kid's little green behind the ears. It's like, no one knows what he will become.
Yeah. Or no, Dutch won't ever know that's the guy's gonna kill me one day.
Yeah. And it'll be kind of this
because they can't, because the thing is, they built John so much up in that gang in the last game, they can't just leave him out in any way, shape, and form. He has to be there.
If you're dealing with Dutch in that gang. If it was a different gang, then maybe. But no, you're dealing with Dutch and that gang. He has to be there.
Yeah, because like I said, I mean, you and I kind of already figured when this game was just announced. We were like, this isn't going to be John's story.
No, but I was like, John's going to be somewhere.
He's going to be somewhere
mentioned, or he's going to be in the game. And from what I've seen, he's in the game.
He's in the game, and Jack and his wife might be in the game too.
Yeah,
like I said, this seems like the time when the gang was dying off, when the whole idea of the Wild West, like they even said, the Wild West is almost gone. These guys are just holding on to something.
It's not quite where John is in the first one. Because in the first one, he's like John's like the last outlaw alive, basically.
Basically, he's like, well, he's the remnant of a dead, like I'm like of a dead West.
Yeah,
and well, and for those of you who don't know, because they don't ever really say this, like Red Dead Redemption 1 takes place in 1911.
Yeah,
that time. Wild West was dead, if not already almost dying. It was that close to death. Because the whole idea of, like, this untamable West died off in the 1890s. The idea of, like, the Wyatt Earp killing the cowboy thing is, like, that died off, like, decades ago. This, like, I think that's what's going to drive Dutch crazy. is the fact that he's living this life that no one. Maybe that might happen throughout the game. Is they're leaving this gang slowly but surely. Mm-hmm. And Dutch is going crazy because he's just like, "Why are you guys leaving? I thought we were together on this." It's like, well, Dutch, this way of life is dying. We either you got to evolve or we're gonna die along with
Dutch
it.
was in the last game.
He was fucking insane.
He was with the natives. Like,
yeah, he was with the natives, thinking that
he was
the
like
Native America Rise Again kind of bullshit.
Like he was nuts, dude.
He was fucking insane.
He went full on blow insane. At least the other members were just being pricks.
Yeah, they were just dicks who. Well, Bill kind of somewhat held on to that weird dream, taking over that fort. Javier was just, well, as John puts it, Javier. He is who he is. This one though, well, the gunplay was great. The graphics looked fantastic.
The graphics look amazing. I like how depending on where you are, the entire environment can change. Like you saw him going to that swampy area, you saw him going to like
desert, plains. Yeah, it's like that means this map is either gonna be one of two things. It's gonna be big, or it's gonna have a lot of biomes.
Well, remember the leaked map that came out?
No, I don't.
There was a leaked map, and it was twice the size
of the first one,
of the first game. Because everyone was talking about it. I'm like, this can't be real. It's massive.
I hope it is, though. Knowing Rockstar, bigger and better.
There's a lot of like water masses too. So
lakes and stuff.
Like lakes and stuff.
Damn. So I don't know,
But I like that system too with the camp. How like.
Oh, it's an outlaw camp.
It's an outlaw camp, and you set these camps up. And you probably can get missions there too, and things to do there too.
Yeah, but the only thing I'm worried about with the outlaw camp itself is having the camp too needy. Mm-hmm. If I have to literally run and get food and blankets and medicine and shit all the fucking time, I'm just gonna be like, you know what, fuck this camp.
The only thing I see him do is like talk to him, play a card game, and he went and killed a deer and brought it back to everybody.
I would say, maybe
it's one of those things where you build up your rep or like.
Yeah, maybe it's not like it's not like resource level. It's more like it helps, and you can build up reputation.
Maybe you can get people to go out and do shit with you, and the more good shit you do, it builds up your reputation and whatnot. I like the fact that you get to play as a different character than John for another.
Yeah, because Morgan looks really really interesting. But I hope the only thing I do hope though he's not a John clone.
Dude, they went out of their way to make sure because I love Red Dead Redemption, but that story was kind of linear.
Yeah,
it was a linear story. The only things you really got to pick is either to kill all the gang members or to capture them. Mm-hmm. Other than that,
you couldn't capture Bill. I don't think
you couldn't capture Bill, but the other two,
the other guys, you couldn't. No, you couldn't capture Dutch either.
Just
Javier.
Javier.
You could choose to capture Javier. I don't think you could capture Bill.
No, you can't capture Bill.
And then that one captain, that gay captain dude.
Yeah.
You can either kill him or let the natives kill him. I let the natives kill him because I don't care about him.
But. Yeah, and
that also the first.
But this game is putting a lot of emphasis on choice. Mm-hmm. On you get to choose what side of the line he's on, which makes me think that you're gonna get to do a little bit more
in the
flexibility
first game,
with him.
It really kind of punished you for being an outlaw. It really punished you.
You know what? Thinking about it, it's probably why they don't mention him in the first game. I forgot the name. Morgan. They probably why they don't mention Morgan is to give you the ability to do whatever you want freely.
Yeah, probably.
Without any consequences of screwing with the continuity.
True.
It's probably why they don't mention him, so that way you can just do whatever you want with him.
Yeah.
Because one of my complaints about the first game was like, wait a minute. Wait, this is made by the same guys that every GTA game you can bang a bunch of hookers, but you can't bang a saloon girl because you're married.
Graphic sexual content written on the box, too. I was like, you only saw one sex scene.
There was only one sex. You didn't even see anything.
Not really.
And you didn't see anything. You heard it. That's about it.
You see tits.
Well, yeah, okay, you see tits, but that's it. I'm just like, come on, man. This is the Wild West. It should be worse.
Almost worse.
It should be almost worse.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. Like I said, with Arthur, though, like I said, they basically took all the shackles off. But I do respect them for the first game for doing what they did with John.
Yeah.
It was like they built a solid character. This guy, Morgan, he's how you ever make him out to be. He can be a dishonorable piece of shit, or he can be an honorable man in a world of outlaws, which would be really weird how they pull that off.
It would be really weird. It would be weird, but you know what I think they're going to do? I bet you if you're honorable, a lot of those qualities, because you brought it up, are going to rub off on John.
Or, on John, probably.
But the loading system and the way the guns work.
Because you could choose how John's honor was too, a little bit,
but
not a whole lot.
Like smaller things, like saving someone, along the way and stuff. Which they got that system in here too. That they got it on another level. Like they even get it's even interesting. It's interesting. Like you can talk yourself.
I hope that if you do good stuff like that all the time, I'm like his dialogue will change.
I hope if you do good stuff like that, sometimes bad stuff happen because of it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you save a guy, and then he ends up doing something terrible.
And then you're like...
Like, you saw that little scene where, like, they were like, you can make enemies, and, like you saw that lady, you killed my cousin. I'm just like, I wonder how often that's going to be a thing of, like...
Where you think you're doing the right thing, but it turns out you made an enemy out of someone else.
Yeah, who shows up, or, like...
Maybe something happens.
Because, like, they put too much emphasis on it. I think something's going to happen. I did like that little system, how you can, like, shut people up, how you can get yourself out of trouble and get yourself into trouble. Like, with the dialogue, with the little dialogue things you can do.
I don't know. And they said you could save people, make friends. Does that mean you get companions?
Yeah, sounds like it.
Sounds like it. I mean, I don't know. Well, like, there's so much potential.
It'd be really rad if the different people in the gang had different specialties, and you can, like, and if you made friends with them, you can get them to come out with you and do shit.
Yeah.
But
like I said, there's not a whole lot of things I'm worried about with this game because it's fucking Rockstar.
I said it I was like, dude, I'm like this game could let me down big time. But I am so sold on this game and thinking, like, this is going to be a good game. Like, I don't really have to think much about it. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I'm going to be playing it for months. There are going to be DLCs that come out that I play. I wonder, are they going to do it Undead Nightmares Season 2?
That'd be fascinating. But,
because that was one of the biggest DLCs of all time. Like, sale price. Sorry, people. We got a thunderstorm over our heads.
Yep, Zeus hates us.
He apparently hates Red Dead Redemption. So does Mark's brother. Bastard. But anywho.
Robbie. That's you, dude.
You. Yeah, you.
You know who you are.
He just stops. Whoa.
Oh, okay. But anyway, like I have, like I said, but my only real thing with this game is the expectations.
Mm-hmm.
Rockstar has never once let me down with a video game. Especially not Red Dead 1.
It's been a long time.
Like, I don't think they've ever had a bad game.
Dude, like, the system is set up to be great.
Already.
It's set up to be great. It's set up to be great. Like, now what we should talk about is, okay, let's talk about that loading. How do you feel about the guns loading and stuff? And the realistic loading and stuff? Because I'm worried. I was literally like, hey, you guys want it realistic.
No. But here's the thing. My thing is that if it's going to hinder gameplay to be fun, that's where I'm going to have a problem with it.
But it didn't look like it.
It didn't. But I'm worried that, like, you only get, like, 2 to 3 guns. In the first Red Dead, you build up an arsenal. Granted, where you keeping all that shit, but still. It was fun, though.
Video game magic.
It was fun to switch between all the different guns, all, like, on the spot. But this one, it seems like you only get either 1 or 2 guns at a time.
Well, you got to pull them out that satchel on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, granted, that satchel might be unlimited.
Yeah,
but does that mean you got to run back to your horse every time and pull it out?
Or call the horse to you.
Or call the horse to you. And maybe have that horse get killed.
Granted, that does add a little bit more suspense and make you think about which guns you want to take out with you on.
True. I can't argue with that.
And it's not that big of a deal because you can just call the horse to you.
But, you know, like...
Unless the horse gets shot dead.
Yeah, it gets killed, and then, you know, shit out of luck. Shit out of luck.
Well...
But, what else?
I hope they go full fucking Fallout. You know in Fallout 4 how like random shit would happen? Like you just see a fucking random
thing
just happen. Like
Red Dead did that too.
Yeah, Red Dead they did that too. Like you see a Bobcat all of a sudden just attacking a dude and you're just like, what the fuck?
Or you saw that one. That was sad though. You remember that one? Do you remember the beginning scene of Red Dead Redemption where he's on the train? And you saw that girl with her father and they're going to start a church and everything. They're going to bring, you know, Christianity to the Wild West. And then you see her later on. You're riding through the desert, riding an armadillo, and all of a sudden you just see this chick laying there. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I remember her. And you're like, here, ma'am, I brought you medicine. You really wanted to save her. But she was so fucking nuts. She was crazy. And he was like, I brought you medicine. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
It was so sad because you brought her medicine. She's like, oh, please protect me. I was like, listen, God's not going to... Granted, I'm a Christian, so it's kind of weird for me to say this. But I'm saying as John, like, look, lady, you got to save yourself in this case. I don't think the Lord's going to help you in this particular case. And she's like, no, he'll save me. And I'm like, so you basically left her out there to die.
Damn, man.
That really just tugged at my heartstrings a little bit.
Some people just get attached. I hope there's probably going to be a lot of that in this game.
I hope it is. I hope the emotions are there.
Because the first Red Dead Redemption had a lot of characters, had a lot of fascinating people that you meet.
And it wasn't a bad character.
In this game, it feels like it's going to have a lot of those too. Even when you saw a little camp thing, like the dude talking about I stole a chicken and almost got hung for it.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like there's going to be a lot of fascinating characters in this game. But like,
we'll talk about police brutality.
But let me talk about the thing that's going to be one of the most interesting things here. Online.
The online mode is going to be fascinating.
Because There's a lot of people. It took them a while to get GTA right online, and I'd say they do have it's pretty good. It's pretty fucking good online. But
it's not bad.
I wonder how long it's going to take them to get this one right online, because you could do a lot of things with this online.
I don't think they're going to have an online mode at first. I don't think so.
It's a wasted opportunity.
No, they're going to have it in later, like they did with GTA 5.
Oh, probably. I'm just saying, it's a wasted opportunity.
I'm not saying they're not going to have it.
The Wild West setback, the backdrop, where it makes more sense if someone just shot you. It's the Wild West, Everything they wanted to do with GTA Online would make a lot more sense
here
in this.
No, I agree. My prediction is if they're going to do that, which I think they are, they're going to do it later. They're going to do what they did with GTA Online and just like delay it to like another few months or even a year. They did that with GTA Online. Was
as
not
long as they make stories good enough and long enough, I don't care.
Especially there's a lot to do in it.
Yeah.
I might not play the online version for a long time.
But I will admit, I always love the idea of starting a gang with your friends.
Oh yeah, like a full-on legit gang.
A full-on gang and just going around doing shit.
You can kind of do that in GTA
Raging
Online.
wars with other people.
Yeah, but anyway, what else was there in the game?
There's other than the shooting, the hunting, the horses. There's different horses.
Oh, yeah, there's different horses. There's different horse. Well, as they are in real life, there's different horse breeds. You do different things. You build a relationship with your horse.
You can build a relationship.
You gotta brush because you saw him brushing.
Yeah,
his horse.
if you build a relationship with your horse, like the quality, like the
quality of their riding,
they'll trust you more.
It's weird.
They'll trust you
that's
more.
a real legit thing. That's the thing that happens in real life. I mean, like people who spend life like a long time.
Oh yeah, I remember. It'll trust you more, so when you whistle for it, it'll come faster, and it won't freak out during combat. Because apparently, when you first get your horse and bullets start going off, that fucker's gonna just be like, "Hey, where the hell are you going, damn it?
Hey, mother gun, shit!" Fuck. Deadeye's made a return. It looks a lot more streamlined.
It looks more swift.
Yeah,
it was so much more smooth before then.
I hope they bring back different clothes too.
No, actually, too. In the past, like Deadeye would show up and then just show up and then you just drew. And this one, it's like you're drawing and you just see pew, pew, and like you're still drawing, so time is still moving, and then bam, bam, bam.
Well, that was kind of how it was in the first game too. But anyway, I hope they fixed dueling a little bit. Dueling in the last one was fun, but it took too many bullets, man. Too many bullets. You gotta fix that. You don't remember that?
Oh yeah.
Remember that in the dueling? How like you think you would hit him like in the head,
right?
You
shoot him a shit ton of time.
Boom, boom,
especially
boom,
if you got that automatic gun.
Oh god.
It's like boom, 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 boom.
It's like overkill much.
It's like I can't recognize him. My bad. Shot him like 15 times in the face.
This auto gun, it's just. I
shot him like 8 times in the face. I mean, it happens.
Oh, the rain came back. Yeah. But anyway, guys, that was our 2 cents on Red Dead gameplay. I think it's gonna be good, but the expectation is still really high up there. If it doesn't deliver, it's gonna
look stunning.
It looks great. It's gonna feel great.
By the way, you can dual wield pistols in this game. That's a new thing. You didn't know that? Yeah, you can dual wield pistols. Wild West boner. Oh no!
No, because the first Red Dead, I was pissed about that. I was like, why can't I do little pistols, man?
Yeah, in the trailer, the first thing you see is going
boom, boom. I'm just like, like literally, that's what I felt like when I saw that. But anyway, what else? Oh, I hope there's more activities for you to do too. Because with this big world, if there's like only like a couple things to do in a couple areas, I'm like,
come on,
really?
Come on,
really? Like I said, hunting. I've always liked hunting. Like even the first game, but hunting was way too easy. You just ride your horse through the woods and you just find an animal at some point. This one looks like there's more depth to the hunting.
I got a good feeling this game's going to make hunting like a whole fucking patch on its own. Like it's probably going to be like different achievements and shit you get in different areas.
There's full-on cities too. I hope there's like property in the game. You can buy like casinos, like little like small gambling halls back then, or mines or ranches. Be cool. That'd be interesting as shit because that was the first thing. Because John was a rancher, and the only time you ever bought cattle was one time. Yeah, that was from that chick. And it was like,
ooh, she really wanted you.
Yeah, I think it was her dad more than her, but...
Oh, no, anyway. She did. No, because, like, you remember when you were with your wife, and your wife literally goes, look, a woman knows what another woman wants a man. It's like, huh?
Nah. Yeah, John's like, nah. and I remember, I think his wife made fun. I was like, man, you men are ignorant fools. I swear to God.
He's like, you think? Nah.
But anyway, God, I cannot wait for this game. I can't wait for what Rockstar delivers. That delay... like I said, when they delayed that game the first time, I was pissed, but I was like, you know what? taking the
But
time
that
on
was
it.
the gameplay part 1. It said part 1, so I don't know if there's a part 2. I might go look at that later.
That might be more in depth, like way more in depth. But who knows? So anyway, guys, thank you for joining us on
Comic Game Movie Show.
And if you've seen the Red Dead Redemption trailer, if you haven't, I'd be saying, what the
Gameplay
fuck's
trailer.
wrong with you?
Yeah, come on, man.
What's wrong
Don't
with you?
let Mark's brother ruin it for
But
you,
we will
too.
put a link in the description below, should you haven't seen it. So anyway,
Mark play Red Dead Redemption.
I think he's played the first one.
No, his brother told him not to. Your brother ruined you, Mark.
Your brother ruined it for you, Mark. Anyway, thank you for joining us on
Comic Game Movie Show.
Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of us in the future. And we shall see you
On the next one.
Goodbye.
Bang.